Abnormal thing for him to do. Leave the phone unhooked. But there's no sign of a break-in. He must still be here. What? The hell is that? Where in God's name did that come from? What the? Strong breeze, I guess. Locked. Hey! Are you down there? Yes, I am. Don't worry, I'll find a key or something. How'd you get trapped down there anyway? Just fixing a broken light bulb down here. Long story. I feel you. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to find a key. What was he thinking? Giving me that call? He's probably only been in that basement for a couple hours. Probably drove up to the cabin and saw that he wasn't in there. And then just ran away. Unironically funny. Especially in these woods. I mean, I don't know. I think my old hiker friend is ending up like all the other superstitious folks in this town. Or is he? Hey, pal! I got that key to the cellar door. I can open it for you, but first, I need you to tell me a couple things. First of all, how on earth did an 80-pound bed frame get on top of your cellar door when you're already down there? Well, you see, there was a massive earthquake this morning in Gracewind Park, and, I think the bed must have just slid on top of the door. Uh-huh. Well, I didn't feel a single tremor this morning in Pine County, so I don't know what you're on about. Well, you know Gracewind Park's located much closer to the fault line, and you had to drive 10 minutes to get here, right? Okay, you got me there. But why was your phone unhooked in the living room? That must have also been an earthquake. I have a very old phone, you know. Okay. Also, did you have, like, candles shoved up your chimney or something? Because when I was walking around, something, like, fell from it and started melting. I was cleaning out the chimney the other day, and I needed some form of light to see down it. You needed a candlestick to see inside your chimney? Yeah, I ran out of batteries in my flashlight. Well, your candlestick looked awfully shaped like a wax figurine. Alright, fine. Enough with these questions. I'm gonna open the door. And I need you to stay at the bottom of the cellar. Okay? Tom, what are you going with this? Why are you asking all these questions? Are you scared? Like, is there something going on? Do you not trust me or something? No, Tyler, I do trust you. It's just... I just want to see if you're alright, you know? So, I need you to stay back in the cellar. As you wish, Tom. Yeah! You're pretty insane if you were thinking about mind gaming a cop. Now walk out of the cellar slowly with your hands behind your head. Whoa! What? 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 There's no way. He's not real. No. I've only seen him in my dreams. That was 2 years ago. No, he's not here. I gotta call this in. Yo! All units, we have a 1091 at Gracewind Park. I repeat, we have a 1091 at Gracewind Park. Hey, I remember you. From the premonitions I had 2 years ago. Now what did you do to him? Don't look at me like that. I know you can speak. You mimicked my friend to lure me in.
Yes, I did.
I knew it. Now you tell me. Why have you been terrorizing this godforsaken park? Why him?
You really want to know, human? Well, I had a confrontation with him a few years back. He's been marked ever since.
Hey there, buddy. How have you been doing? Feeling better? Yes, I have. Yeah, thank you. Look, I know you're exhausted right now and you're still trying to clear up your head with things, but we need to have a talk. So, yesterday, you woke up and you started mumbling about a couple things. Something about stars in the lake. Can you recall what that means? Ooh. Tom, listen to me. 3 days ago, I came across something I wish I never have. I took a stroll one day down to Gracewind Lake to clear my head because I like the park. It's one of the most beautiful parks on the West Coast. It was a full moon that night, and the lake was beautifully reflecting the stars above. And that's when I noticed a pair, oddly placed in the water. They looked like eyes. I thought it was just a coincidence considering the constellations, but they started moving. They moved to the shore. They started coming out of the water. Something was coming out of the water. It knew I was there. It knew I was there. Something's wrong. It was you. Oh my God, it was you. He saw in the lake that night.
Yes, it was.
He's dead, isn't he? You killed him! You monster!
It was only a matter of time before I needed to quench my thirst. And how dare you call me a monster? I will call this anything. I'll take care of every last person in my territory, including you.
Whoa! A watchtower. I need to get to a watchtower.
Tom, what are you doing here?
I don't have time to explain. Does that radio work?
Well, yeah, it works. It's my job to monitor it. Tom, what's going on? Why are you here?
Okay, listen. I don't know how to tell you this, Drew, but I'm being hunted right now.
By who?
I think the more appropriate question is, by what?
What was that?
The thing that wants me dead. Oh, great. He's going to burn the tower to the ground.
Wait, what? Who's burning the tower down?
The Goat Man!
I'm sorry, did you say the Goat Man? Tom, that's an urban legend.
That's what I thought until I learned he killed my former partner. Now help me get the radio set up.
You want to do the honors?
Yes, I will. Pinewood Dispatch, this is Fire Tower 2 at Gracewind Park. A wild animal has intentionally set the tower ablaze and it is starting to burn. This is Pinewood Dispatch, who am I speaking with? This is Officer Tom of the 1st Precinct. Whoa! Our tower is starting to collapse. Don't worry, officer, we're sending an aerial support to get you out of there. You know what I've just realized, Drew? I don't know how I've glossed over this, and I think I know why it's come to mind now, but it's never occurred to me that I've been trying for 4 years to prove that this monster's real. And now I have the most undeniable evidence of it. My cruiser back at the entrance of the park has scratches on it, tires slashed, the front hood dented. Not to mention there's probably a body back at Tyler's cabin. What I'm really trying to say, Drew, is if we make it out of this mess, we might be able to save hundreds of lives. Because once the public finds out that this monster is real, this park will be shut down. Nobody will ever come here again. And this monster can keep his territory.
But first, we have to get out of here.
I think our fate might be sealed.
I wouldn't say that just yet.
Dispatch, we've located the watchtower. The fire seems to be ascending the stairway, and the structure does not look sound.
Roger that. Go with the airlift operation.
Okay, gently hover this over the balcony of the tower, then I'll drop the safety harness.
Alright, let's go. You're getting off first, Drew.
Why?
Because I'm an officer of the law, and you're still a civilian after all.
Dispatch, we have rescued the park ranger, but that officer might be a problem for us. That tower looks like it's gonna fall any minute now.
Rescue that officer, but be careful.
Huh?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Jump! We don't have much time!
Okay, you've got this. Whoa!
No!
Dispatch, the tower shifted. The officer fell.
Damn.
Go ahead. Kill me.
I'd rather sit and watch you suffer.
Now why would that make a difference? All you want to do is kill. Why play with your food when you can just eat it?
I've never understood your human phrases, let alone how to mimic your kind. Now why don't you use that mouth to choke out your rage? Don't you remember that I murdered your friend?
You know what? You're right. You did kill him. And you know what that makes you? It makes you a shameful, ugly, horny, cold, heartless monster. Yes, I used the word horny. Kind of a weird word, but that describes you perfectly. But I have to say, your execution was pretty impressive. How'd you do it anyway? Did you run up to the door and use me or my hiker's friend's voice to lure him out?
I might have. I might have not.
You know, you're smarter than I thought, for being just a massive goat. And you probably know more about this park than I do. But there's one thing that I know that you probably don't.
And what could that be, you low light blue-shirted being?
Gracewind architecture.
Yeah.
Our top story tonight on Portland News Network. Pinewood County civilians feel relief for the first time in 50 years as one young officer bravely kills one infamous monster that haunts Gracewind Park, the legendary Goatman. Long believed to be an urban legend, we now have proof that this monster does exist, as a head and body has been retrieved from a burnt-down watchtower earlier tonight. We also have news that a related murder has also occurred at the park earlier today. More about that later.
Hey, you're Officer Tom, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, we did an investigation of your friend's cabin, and we have found a body in the cellar. It had several scratch wounds on it, but it seems the identity of the body does in fact belong to one Tyler Leeds, your former partner.
Well, I figured. He's always been such a paranoid guy, ever since his incident. We just kept telling him, it's all in your head, you're just a bit sick. But today I found out it wasn't an illness that was haunting him. It was just a grudge.
Well, officer, I'm very sorry about your friend. In the meantime, you will be transported to the hospital while we close this case.
What are you guys calling this case anyway?
We're filing this case under the Leeds murder.
Sounds fine by me.